If you're a fan of the Oakland Athletics, just look away now. The A's are about to go on a crazy trading spree, trading some of their best players, not because they really want to get rid of them, but it's because they have to. It's the Moneyball theory. Many of them are going to become free agents in the next year or two, and they can't afford to pay those guys. So they'll trade them away and hope the players that they get back will be building blocks for the future of the Oakland Athletics. So who exactly will they trade? Well, let's break it down a little bit. I don't think that the A's will trade everybody because of the fact that we are in a shortened spring training / winter meetings / middle of the off season type of scenario. If the A's don't find the right value in some of these players right now, they can just hold on to them and trade them at the trade deadline. And if players are 2 years away from free agency, they can trade them in the off season. The A's are very smart in what they do. And so if they don't find fair value, they'll just hold on to them. And I think pitchers especially come the trade deadline are very valuable, and their price increases substantially. Who is a lock to go? I would say Matt Olson is definitely as good as gone. I'm sorry to say that, A's fans, but his trade value will never ever be higher coming off an unbelievable season last year. He is going to go. It just depends on what team, and I think the A's may wait until the Freddie Freeman sweepstakes are over to trade him, as his value may increase a little bit more. But I fully expect Matt Olson to be traded. In terms of the other Matt Chapman, it depends with him. I think he will go too, but it just depends when, now or the trade deadline. It all goes back to that fair trade value. Looking around the diamond, another name that stands out is out in center field, Ramon Laureano. Now, he is a very interesting case because he got busted last year for PEDs, and to start the season, there's about 3 weeks left on his suspension. But he will go. It just depends when. Now, looking at the A's starting pitching, I think Chris Bassett and Sean Manaea will definitely be traded, but they just fall into that category of when will they be traded. Both coming off good years, and if they don't get the fair value at the moment right now, I think they could always wait until the trade deadline where everyone is seemingly in the need for starting pitching. So it wouldn't surprise me if they kept one of them and waited to the trade deadline if they didn't get fair value at the moment. I do fully expect more players to be traded from the A's, but I think those five, Ramon Laureano, Sean Manaea, Chris Bassett, Matt Olson, Matt Chapman, they are locks to be traded. They will be traded at one point this year. Just when is the big question. Right now, there are only a few weeks until spring training, and so it's a lot of work to do. The A's really were affected, I feel, the most from this lockout because of the limited amount of time that they have to trade these players before the start of the season, get their 40 right. It's just not an ideal situation for them. I do expect maybe another position player or two, relievers, maybe another starter to be traded, but those guys are locks to be traded. Not sure when in the season they will be traded, but I do fully expect them to not be on the A's roster at season's end. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below if you have any maybe trade proposals, or if you want one of the A's players, and if you're an A's fan, who do you not want to see be traded? Subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you for watching.